Okay.
Florida lost
Cowboy
in the
Troy
Elite
over
Eight,
here.
all right? They lost,
Great
and Mike
shirt,
White,
buddy.
I think, got Florida back on the map. White was asked what the past 2 weeks have been like after taking Florida to the regional final.
Florida.
Hectic, whirlwind, exhausting, gratifying, exciting, emotional. Wish they were all like the other night. Rewarding. It's been a great group to work with, and to see them have the success that they've had, knowing how much they've worked, knowing the adversities that they've had to overcome.
You see what Mike White has done? He went to Florida. I think when he originally got hired, everyone went, who? Okay, let's give this guy a chance. He's not Billy Donovan. He doesn't have that kind of household name. But, JC, they knocked it out of the park with this guy, right?
Yeah, Tim, and if I'm Archie Miller and you're hearing all the backlash going to Bloomington with the guy who's leaving Dayton where he's achieved and built that place into something really special, who leaves for a bigger job in Indiana, and people say, he's not built for this. He was at a mid-major. He can't go here. Well, Louisiana Tech to Florida, and look what Mike White's done. You don't have to be that home run hire to eventually make your way around the base path and end up at home plate. And I think that's what you're seeing with a guy like Mike White, what he's doing there at Florida. Says, hey, Archie Miller, going to Bloomington, I'm telling you, is going to be the right hire. And this guy just kind of leaves out that blueprint of how it plays out when you get the right basketball mind. Doesn't matter where they were before.
Well, I think getting back on the national scene, because when he got hired, everyone went, who? Who is this guy? Is he going to be able to get the Mike Millers, the Joakim Noahs? Is he going to be able to recruit down to Florida, which is a football school, to come to the Swamp and play basketball? And now when you make a run like this and you play exciting...
Would you go play for this guy? How about this? If you're sitting there as a parent and you're watching your little boy come out to play college basketball, are you saying, I don't know if I want my son to play for Mike White? Are you saying that?
I think that when you have success like this, you win. Yeah, I mean, I think it only helps the brand. I think people were reluctant to go there because you didn't know where the program was going.
Let me take it there. What is the prototypical college coach in this day and age? What's the age that guy is probably, if you're an AD, what's the age that you're hoping to have? What's the look you're hoping to go for? Take race out of it. I don't mean that.
Right.
What's the look? And like, what's the demeanor on the sidelines? This guy checks every box.
Yeah, from Shaka Smart to Mike White to what Billy Donovan
These guys are all, I'm guessing, early 40s.
Right, late 30s.
Can relate to the kids. Can still go out there and earn that respect because they have the acumen and the equity built to do so. Checks all the boxes, man. It's the kind of coach you want. It's a home run hire. Looks the part, too.
I think that job was difficult because Billy Donovan set the bar crazy high. With talent, with winning.
Any job that's a big-time job that you're stepping into, somebody's laid in that place with a lot of wins. Tell me a school that you step into.
Archie Miller, the bar's not that high. You go to one Final Four.
The bar's not that high in Indiana.
Yeah, you go to one Final Four, you're a legend there. One Final Four, gone.
You're a legend. I will slap you. Mike Davis is a legend at Indiana. Let's just make you. Can you guys zoom in on him? Be wrong here. Zoom in on Tim's face as he looks like an absolute idiot right here. Mike Davis, is he a legend at Indiana? Go.
Those weren't his players.
Go.
Those weren't.
But he went to a Final Four, right?
Yeah, and he's still talking.
So he's a legend.
He went to a Final Four.
He's a legend in Bloomington. He's a legend in Bloomington. Is he a legend in Bloomington?
He's not a legend.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, that's ridiculous. But my point is, Bob Knight.
That was a weird situation there. He inherited that job. He was,
and that's what he tells his family. Okay, whatever. Bob Knight laid the foundation there. You're still following in the shadows of a guy from 30 years ago because that's what that program is. It's a daunting task. Only certain guys are cut out to do it. And you're looking at a guy, Michael White, who's unflappable. He's unfazed by the challenge. He embraces the challenge. And that's why this guy's special. Archie Miller is, again, another guy that's stepping in there. He doesn't care. He's got to deal with administration that still think Bobby Knight, if Bobby Knight can do it back in the 70s and 80s, why can't we do it now? That's unrealistic. But you have to go in there and say, they're unrealistic, but this is what I'm going to do. And this guy's won over the Florida fan base because he's gone out there and said, hey, still love Billy Donovan, but I'm going to give you a little bit of White here, and you're going to see what I do, and they love it.
Florida,
nothing
close, but no cigar.
Mike Davis, legend in Bloomington, never buys a drink.
Mike Davis,
just walking back there, just kissing babies.
Just button-down shirt, no pants.
Bottomless Mike Davis in Bloomington.